This week, the Italian spring of the Oulu Symphony is certainly going to get a highlight as you conduct the Francesda da Rimini by Tchaikovsky. What is especially Italian about this piece?
Well, the title, Francesda da Rimini, herself is a character from Dante's Inferno. And Dante was, of course, Italian, and he wrote the Divine Comedy. And Tchaikovsky read the full Divine Comedy and Inferno and was very moved by the particular story of Francesda da Rimini. The story goes that she was a noblewoman in medieval Italy, and she fell in love with her husband's brother. And her husband, when he found out about this, murdered them both. And according to Dante, when he wrote the Inferno, both of them, the brother and Francesca, end up in hell, in the second circle of hell, which is reserved for lust, adultery, and this sort of thing. Tchaikovsky was very interested in this story, and the story is also very popular with many other composers. But he decided to write this orchestral fantasy based on her story. It's not very often done, unlike other pieces by Tchaikovsky. And personally, it's one of my favorite pieces that Tchaikovsky ever wrote, so I'm very happy that I get to conduct it here. It's full of melodrama. It's full of imagery, which again is very kind of typical of Tchaikovsky's music. In particular, you hear this musical illustration of the second circle of hell, which in particular has these storms that the punishment is very horrible, is that the couples are always being pulled about in this endless cyclone and bashed against rocks. And Tchaikovsky illustrates this very sort of intensely, and it's incredibly tragic and very moving. And then on the other hand, you have the love theme between the two lovers, which is your sort of, typical Tchaikovsky, beautiful romantic melody that the orchestra can just enjoy, very, very kind of intimate as well. So yeah, that's basically it.